Hi guys, I'm coming to you again with another video. Today is March 15, 2015. I hope you guys are enjoying this Sunday and having a wonderful, blessed day. Today's topic is going to be about finding love or being in a relationship with Spina Bifida. Is it possible? And I'm here to tell you guys that it is possible. I have 4 serious relationships. And I learned something from each and every one of those relationships. And it wasn't easy, you know, because in a couple of those relationships, or I would say like 2 of those relationships, I struggled with trust issues, which I talk about in a later way back video. But I struggled with trust issues. I was like, who is going to be faithful to me? You know, I have crutches, you know, I can't walk. I can't do certain things that girlfriend and boyfriends do, you know, that interactive stage, certain things. Who would be faithful to me? Are they cheating on me? You know, are they using me? You know, because once upon a time I was getting SSIs. Like, are they gonna, because I've heard that, you know, of course, people use you for your SSI check. Are they using me for my money? You know, are they using me because of the things I had? Just all these kind of things that went through my mind. And that affected my relationship, and I started to realize that it wasn't them, it was me, with the insecurities, with the problems having Spina Bifida. So I took some time to be by myself, as well as take some time to be with the Lord, and I sought him on, you know, those problems, and I wanted him to take those insecurities, those fears away from me, so that I wouldn't take that out on anybody. You know, I wouldn't accuse anybody of such things. So he did that. In my last relationship, I didn't have those worries. I didn't have those problems. And, you know, I'm happy to say that my relationship didn't end because of me in those problems. You know, it was a little bit of other things with the other person. So I want to tell you guys that it is possible to be in a relationship. It is possible to date. It's very important that first you get comfortable with you and your disability. You get comfortable with you and your body. You know, you get comfortable with you and your limitations and your circumstances. Because if you're not comfortable with that, the defense mechanism is going to be on. Like, when you're in a relationship, you're going to be like, are they staring at me? Are they looking at my legs? Are they, you know, looking at the way I walk? You know, you're going to be thinking about all these things. But if you get comfortable with how you are and embrace that, then if you're not worried about it, you sure ain't gonna be worried about it if they're worried about it, because you're like, I ain't tripping. What are you tripping for? But until you get that under control, it will like haunt you. It will cause fear, doubt, and worry, and all those things. And you don't want that. You want a healthy relationship, you know, where there's trust, there's faithfulness, you know, there's commitment. I like to be personal and honest and truthful with my Spina Bifida community, because if you guys face certain things that I face, then I know the feeling. And it's not, you know, to have nobody to talk to about these things, you know, I know that can be hard too. So I like to be open, you know, because I've accepted certain things, and I'm okay to share them. Yes. No, watch Tata. So for instance, say you still wear pull-ups, or you wear diapers, or you self-cath. Those things play a part when you're in a relationship. I was like, how can I be in a relationship and I'm still wearing pull-ups? I didn't stop wearing pull-ups till I was in middle school. A lot of people don't know that, and if you didn't, now you know. And I was like, okay, that's a major issue. You know, how can, even if I wasn't in a relationship, just when I would go in the locker room and I would get dressed and all those kind of things, like, you know, if people see me, it's like, oh my gosh, she's wearing a pull-up, what to do? So that's a whole nother video, and if you guys want to know more about that, you know, just leave a comment, let me know. So I taught myself how to self-cath. I learned in probably like the 3rd, 2nd grade, but I always knew how to do it. But I learned literally like how to do it enough to where I wouldn't have to use pull-ups. I knew when I started figuring out, okay, how to empty out my bladder at a certain time so that I can start wearing regular underwear. So I got that under control, and that helped me a lot, you know, and that caused problems even within itself. Because if you're in a relationship and somebody's hugging you, they put their hands in a place that they shouldn't until you are married, you automatically start like getting defensive, and they don't understand why, but you know, because you're still struggling with certain things, or you have things going on with you that they don't know, so you will snap, you know. So that's just one example. So until you, like your legs for instance, say they don't know you have braces and they just want to look at your shoes, or they just start lifting up your pants leg, or just whatever, they're doing something by your feet, and you just automatically get defensive, like, hey, what are you doing, why are you doing that, get away from me, and you just start tripping because you don't want them to know you have braces, or you probably don't want them to see the surgery marks on your legs, or just whatever it is. And this is me speaking for me, so these are things that would trigger me, you know, things I wasn't comfortable with yet. It's very important that you get comfortable with your body, with yourself, with your disability, because once you're comfortable, then somebody else comes into the picture, then you'll be comfortable around them, and you won't worry about how they're looking at you, because you're not even worried about how you're looking at you. And I hope all this makes sense. But it is possible, guys. Be patient. Take your time. Don't get in a wrong relationship because you want love so bad. You know, because you're lonely, because you want what everybody else has. Everybody that have those things are not always happy, and it's not always healthy. So you be patient, you know, pray to God, tell him what you want, tell him what you're looking for. Of course, ultimately, he's going to give you what you need. So take time to work on you, you know, getting comfortable with yourself before you jump in a relationship, because that's just very important. But it is possible. I don't know if I said this yet, but I've been in, yeah, I did, I believe. I've been in 4 serious relationships, and I don't know if the guys I dated made me feel comfortable, but I knew that they liked me for me, that they loved me for me when it was love, you know, what is love. But, you know, I didn't doubt that at all because of the way they showed it to me. So if a person is not showing you love, if they're not showing you commitment, faithfulness, being trustworthy, those are red flags that they're not the ones for you. Don't get yourself in a bad relationship because you feel like, oh, this is it, this is the only person that's going to accept me for me, because that's not true. Like I said, I've been in 4 serious relationships, and each and every one showed, you know, concerns and love differently, you know, or even more than the other. So to limit yourself at one and be like, you know what, I'm gonna stick with this dude, he cheating on me, you know, he's lying to me, he's using me for my SSI check, whatever. Don't think that. I just hate people that have that mentality, because I don't have that mentality, and I'm on crutches. So if I don't have that mentality, why do you have that mentality? We do not have to have that mentality. We do not have to settle for being abused, for being mistreated, for just being disrespected. We don't have to settle for that, because they're not the ones for you, whether it be male or female. It goes both ways. So believe that God will bless you with that right person. That's going to accept you, that's going to love you for you. Don't feel like because you have a disability, you probably have to look in the disability community. Each of my 4 relationships, they weren't disabled. And that doesn't mean anything. Some, you know, if you're attracted to somebody with a disability, there's somebody for everybody. And there's people like me that's disabled that have relationships with people that aren't. There's people that are disabled that have relationships with disabled people. Just do not feel like, I have crutches, I have to go find somebody else with crutches because nobody else is going to accept me. If he has crutches, he understands me. That's not the truth. So be open-minded, you know, embrace your limitations and your circumstances. get comfortable with your body and with your disability, your legs, your braces, whatever personal things you have going on, and get comfortable first, and know that, hey, I'm getting me together, I'm getting comfortable in me, so when God sends that person to me, I'm going to be ready. So don't for one moment out there, ladies and gentlemen, youth, adolescents, teens, adults, seniors, do not feel like because you have a disability it just stops there and that you will never find love and you'll never be in a relationship, because that's not the truth. Now if you're hardening your heart, you know, if you are pushing people away, that's you, that's a different story. But don't feel like it won't never come. You know, it won't never come, because it will. And I am currently, you know, at the place where I am getting myself together. I'm, you know, cleaning out my closet, things that I may, you know, need to change in me, so that when God bless me with that husband, I'm going to be ready. You know, I'm not going to bring on past baggage, past hurt, you know, pain, suffering, none of that. I'm going to be ready. So if I can do it, you know, and I can embrace it, mother of a beautiful, handsome son, disability and all, you know, crutches, then what's your, you know, what's your problem? You know, what's your excuse? So let's stop making excuses. Don't doubt, don't worry, don't fear. And whatever it is that is keeping you from being in a relationship, if you don't like it, pray that God take care of it and take it away, you know, because he's done it and he will do it, you know. So I hope that helps. I hope it makes sense. Please like, share, subscribe, thumbs up. Comment in the comment section on this video, or just anything else you would like to know. Even email me, shop www.gogetter.com for all your Go Getter apparel as well as accessories. Latest news on where Go Getter apparel will be. Please, if you haven't yet, check out my Indiegogo campaign for Why Not Me Boutique. You can donate, or you can spread the word. You can say a prayer for us. There's more ways to support than just financially. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day or evening or night, whatever it may be, and have a, you know, just be blessed.